According to Pennsylvania State Police, the convicted murderer who escaped from a Pennsylvania prison almost 2 weeks ago was apprehended on Wednesday morning, putting an end to a manhunt that drew hundreds of law enforcement personnel to the region and instilled panic across the neighborhood. Deb Ryan, the district attorney for Chester County, said on Wednesday morning that our nightmare is finally over. More than 20 tactical policemen, an aircraft, a lightning storm, and a police dog were all involved in the spectacular apprehension of Danilo Cavalcante at around 8 a.m. on Wednesday in Chester County, according to authorities. According to Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens, a heat signal was detected on the ground at roughly 1 a.m. on Wednesday by an aircraft flying above the search area. A tactical team of 20 to 25 officers controlled the area and waited out the storm until daylight as a storm moved in and lightning pushed the aircraft out. Police discovered Cavalcante sleeping on top of a gun that he had taken from a nearby resident late on Monday night. Cavalcante attempted to run by stumbling through dense bush while holding the firearm, Bivens claimed, after officers caught him off guard. He was stopped from using the weapon by a police dog that had been released, who subsequently bit him. According to Bivens, Cavalcante was defiant and still resisting arrest, and had a scalp wound as a result of the dog. When the dog got to him, he then went flat with the dog on him. The dog was able to detain him there, said Bivens. I was informed that the firearm was at arm's length. Following his arrest, Cavalcante is seen in handcuffs being led into the rear of an armored special response team van by more than a dozen heavily armed police officers, as seen on video by CNN affiliate KYW. Cavalcante was dressed in dark jeans, a Philadelphia Eagles hoodie that had been taken off before being put inside the car, and he had blood on his face. A handful of officers also posed with the fugitive and the firearm for a group picture. According to Bivens, no one else was hurt during the capture. The fact that neither a member of the community nor a law enforcement officer was hurt, according to Bivens, is what gives him the greatest sense of relief. Cavalcante was a desperate man. During his nearly 2 weeks on the run, Robert Clark, Supervisory Deputy U.S. Marshal for Pennsylvania's Eastern District, said Wednesday. He survived in part on a watermelon he discovered at a farm and drank stream water. When asked about an interview Cavalcante had with law enforcement after the fugitive was apprehended, Clark cited what deputy marshals had told him. He was actively avoiding capture, said Clark, who did not interact with Cavalcante, and shortly after he escaped from the prison, he had hunkered down in an area that was very, very secluded, very, very wooded, and he didn't move for the first couple days. According to Clark of CNN, Cavalcante additionally advised law enforcement that he intended to carjack someone by Thursday and travel to Canada to continue eluding capture. He claimed that there was a heavy police presence where he was and that he felt compelled to leave, according to Clark.